And we are live. Wednesday night with those guys, and Wednesday night with those guys is sponsored by
those guys.
What's up, everyone? It is Hump Day.
What's
it is
up?
the middle
Good
of the
morning.
week. I'd like to apologize to everyone because I've had some technical issues. I have some hardware problems, and the computer has gone bye-bye.
Shit the bed? No,
Yeah.
Taylor, it's shit the bed.
It has. It shit the bed. It's gone. It
Yeah.
quit on us. It quit. It just, I don't know. It doesn't want to do what it got to do. But I'm here, and I'm trying to find a way to bring up the chat as well as you know,
All right. Well,
everything. So I'm working here. You know, like I said, I got these hardware issues. It just quit all of a sudden. Was it yesterday or last night while I was working on the stream on putting on stuff for the stream? I'm just upset about it.
I think they have to refresh or something, because if you can see the chat right now, I don't think anyone's in, but we'll figure it. Oh, here we go. Tim Jackson's here. Everyone's the numbers are off, which says concurrent viewers. Good morning, Tim Jackson. Good morning. Here they come. They're refreshing. There they go.
I'm just trying to get something straight here so I can, I can do what I got, so we can actually do this. I don't know, I should have just canceled it.
Good morning, Tim Jackson, and Rob, feet on the ground. And morning, Sue, if you're within listening range. Bob Casey, how are you? SJM Drones and Media, what's up? Welcome to Wednesday nights with those guys. Oh, you know what it might be? It might be my window, because I have a lot of shit open. I got more stuff open than yep. That's probably what it is. I have more stuff open. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I have concurrent viewers now. It's up to date. Starting time is up to date. Playbacks, etc. Anyway, welcome to Wednesday nights with those guys, everyone. Sorry.
How does my audio sound? Because I don't. I can hear you. I can't hear me.
You're fine. You're fine. As long as you don't yell, you won't clip or anything like that. You're fine.
I don't yell.
You're good to go. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Sorry that we're over here on my channel this week. Like Herman was explaining, we are experiencing technical difficulties. His computer shit the bed, basically.
Anyway, I have a hardware issue that I got to explore on the computer to find out what it is, why it's happening. So it's neither here nor there. It just happened, like I said, last night while
Tammy,
I was going over my notes and stuff for this stream and going over some of the stories that we were going to talk about tonight.
You see what Tim Jackson? No, Tim Jackson. No, it wasn't the new PC build. That was
no. It's my old computer.
Yes. What's up, Crypto? How are you? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, it's Herman's own personal computer.
Your chat has not moved from here, from what I'm looking at.
F5. You're gonna have to refresh it because I just had to do the same thing.
How do you F5 on your phone? Because there's no F5 on the phone.
Oh wow! So you got to close it down and restart the window. Hey, Tammy Jean, what's up?
How are you? What it is? I mean, I'm looking at the stream and on your phone.
Hey, Tammy Jean,
on your channel.
Max Air, Tammy Jean and Max Air 420 need to come down further south, down here and hang with us along the shore. Get some flying in. I'm sending the invite now. So when it gets warm. And then aren't we supposed to be having our yearly barbecue / meetup?
Here we go. You know what you sound like?
Oh, Ray, Ray.
Yeah.
That's why I brought it up. That's why I
I
brought it.
don't know. I don't know. It all depends. I mean, I can't commit to that. I mean, it's not really a priority for me right now. I got a lot of things going on.
No, I feel
There's
you. I
only
feel
one
you.
me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Phantom Herman is on his phone right now. Um,
No,
X out the chat.
I
He said
actually,
X out the chat if you're on your phone. X out the chat and then
here
hit
we
the
go.
chat
Would y'all
button.
please stop trying to tell me how to use devices? I'm on here. All right, I'm here. Let's not make this any worse than it needs to be. I'm here.
This
I
is
got a
true.
screen in front of me. You can see me. I can see you guys in the chat. I'm good.
Okay. All right. That's it. It is what it is. Hey, JSK Leonard, how are you, man? What's up? Welcome to Wednesday night with those guys on my channel tonight. We have a couple of good stories, and I must say, Herman,
What
that
happened now?
one shot take story that we have, that
Hold
one,
on, hold on. Don't start confusing things and coming up with your own stuff right now. What one shot take
this
are
is
you
what you
talking
sent
about?
me, the Horner baseball ballpark drone video.
That's
The
actually not
Horner
a
ballpark drone
that's
video.
actually not a one shot.
Okay, what's up, Johnny Drone Flyer? I actually thought it was. Angie, how are you? Welcome to Wednesday nights with those guys. I'll
Let me
have to look at it
let
again.
you got the stream on? You got the stream on? I got this.
Okay, all right.
Now, all right. Now, you know what is the saddest part about it, Lawrence?
What's that?
I started started the computer
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't well, you know what it is? Nothing's running.
What happened?
Nothing's running, so it shouldn't present the problem. I think the
Right.
problem would only occur if something was running.
As soon as you open it up.
Right. But as long as it's just on the wallpaper, nothing's gonna happen until you start doing anything. But yeah, we do have a few things here tonight. You know, we were so a lot of stuff going on. We were a lot of DJI stuff actually in the news tonight. Not really so much DJI stories,
Have a
but
good day, Tim.
a lot of the stuff has to do with. Thanks for stopping in, Tim. Man. I'm sorry for all of the confusion tonight, but we're here. Thanks for stopping in, man. I haven't seen the chat move.
You don't see the chat moving.
Nope.
Well, it's moving slowly.
Hmm.
JSK just said hello to Tammy. Um,
Okay.
Johnny Drone Flyer, what's up? Thank you, SJM Drones.
So
Yes, hit that like button so
I'm
you don't
looking
have to
at
do it later, guys.
the stream on my phone, and
Right.
I have the camera here in front of me, but I don't see your chat moving over here. But anyway, so like I said, we have a few things tonight. You know, we was one of the things I wanted to mention was that after it was like what a month after the update for the what was it the on the Air 2 and the 2S and all that stuff. You know,
Yeah.
they came out now with a new update on the Fly app for uh for the Fly app, which is what I guess version 1.5.10 seems
Yes,
to be
but
the
it was
new.
basically, from what I see, for the Air 2.
Uh, well, actually, it was just an app update. My app actually asked me to update too, so I
I'm
just did
gonna
the
have to.
update on it. Um, I did the update on it. I don't have an Air 2, but it just asked me to update. So I don't know. You know, it asked me on the RC Pro. So I just did the update. I didn't make a big deal out of it. I did see that it was mentioned that it was for the Air 2, but it didn't. I don't think it changed anything. It just optimized how things were running. You know,
What
make
is the
things run a
new?
little smoother.
Well, from what they're saying, Crypto 5000 was saying, what does the update have? from what they say right here, um, at the same time, the technology giant, okay, the fresh update for the Mavic Air 2 comes barely 1 month after the drone reviewed their 2022 upgrade. Um, few firmware updates. New what the hell does this say here? The firmware on the Mavic Air 2 can be updated with both the DJ Fly and the Assistant. And
Mm-hmm.
it's no, there are no new options. They didn't enhance the camera or anything like that.
Right.
It's
It just
supposedly makes the
optimized how
flying,
everything's
it,
running.
it optimizes everything, which means what you're experiencing now should be a little smoother. Meaning, you know how we were complaining about the drone skipping across the map in the bottom. That that
That kind of not
that
like what I
app really
just said.
sucked when it did
Can you
that.
hear me?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
Okay. Like I don't know. I feel like you can't hear me.
I can hear you fine.
Okay, because that's what I was saying, that the version 1.5.10 just optimizes how it runs. That's all. It was no big deal on it. It was just that they mentioned that it was 1 month after the first update for the year had come out for it. So I don't know. It's just just saying that the app has an update. So if you haven't updated your app, guys, check that out. It'll help optimize everything and make everything run a little smoother. I guess there was still kinks to work out since the last update on it.
Yeah, yeah. And
I
for
don't know.
some reason,
I did a video, well, I'm still working on it. I worked on a video here, and there was some things that I was using the autonomous features, and I was having a little bit of issues with the screen and actually for those autonomous features to work. Like I said, you'll see when you see the video.
what's up,
It
Mike?
worked once. It worked once or twice before, and when I went to do the video, it gave me some issues. So I don't know. It's
Okay.
DJI,
Well,
they'll work themselves out eventually. So hopefully this update might help that. I don't know. I haven't been out with it since this update. So,
show
but it's for
says
the,
after the
but they claim
update,
it's for the two, but the Air 2, but I don't know. It's the
show
app
says
period. So,
after the update, the Air 2S plays jazz funk. Well, they claim to have included the Air 2 in this update. So let's see what happens if you are a Mavic Air 2 owner and do the update and see if you notice any difference. They claim a lot smoother, a lot more
mhm,
optimization of what's already there. So let's
okay.
see. I don't own one. I have the Air 2S, but that's about it.
Well, I mean, if it was done to the app, I don't see how it wouldn't affect everything. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Now,
but if you recall, the last update to the Fly app was more enhancements to the Air 2S that was already out because people
no, I
remember.
understand that.
Yeah, yeah. So why not include earlier versions that also fly in the Fly app? Finally, it's called
Hmm.
trickle down. It's trickling down to, you know,
Uh-huh. Okay.
at
You
least
know,
that's best bet.
okay. Now, on your remember I was telling you I was having, okay, I see now. Okay. Now I see it's coming up. It doesn't seem to I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know.
What?
Your chat on
Oh,
because I don't know. Hey, who knows? But yeah, that was that was what's the deal with the app. But and you can still see the screen reflecting off my glasses.
oh, hold on. I have to mute for a second.
What happened? He's got a mute. Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah, so if you guys haven't done that download, you might want to get that done on your to help your drone run a little smoother. But anyway, we have also I'm seeing there was some stuff going on here. The end of the drone racing league is wrapping up their 21-22 season with some new heights. You know, the drone racing league says that they have more than doubled their broadcast reach with the ending of the season coming, with the ending of the season. So it has seemed like they have improved their also their digital viewership has increased, and that's due to the fact that I guess they've been broadcasted in like what, 6 different continents, and they've been broadcasting in 6 different continents. And it's funny, you know, this has shown that China happens to be the league's second largest market to the United States. And they've been streamed on many different platforms. We've got many different partnerships. And, like I said before, they've been on Twitter and Star Plus. But, we also seen them on NBC, and MSNBC, and all these other pro networks that they've been on. And Lawrence has been watching them a lot this season. And then, it was like 2 weeks ago, I was here, and it actually came on one. It was a Saturday. They came on NBC. So they're getting a lot of coverage, and it's growing and growing in popularity, especially amongst the youth. So I'm my hats off to the Drone Racing League. You still with me, Lawrence? Or he's still muted out?
It's popular with it's really popular on different social platforms because they're just finding out there's a market for it on NBC. Like you said, China is number one or number two, and then comes the United States. No, it's China, then the United States, I believe the story said. And
China's
between
market is
Twitter,
number 2 to
between
the
Twitter,
United States. Stay with me.
okay, and between Twitter and ESPN2 showing it, they seem to be covering all the markets. What's up, Rob C? How are you, man? Oh, sorry, that's the wrong link. I put the wrong link, the wrong thing in to the freaking. I was supposed to be sharing the video. So if you guys wanted to see some of the pilots that were
Yeah, that video was the pilots that were participating in this season's
from around the
races.
world, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob C, Aviano, what's good? Hope all is well.
Now, who do I see? Yeah, I see Rob C. Who else do I see? I see Angie's here. Uh, who else is here?
There's going to be a lot of
So,
show hopping tonight. There's a
wow, what
few
happened?
live streams on
Who?
now. So,
Who's on?
your boy.
Oh, okay. No, but like I said, the Drone Racing League, they've gotten a lot of publicity. They've been working really hard. And with that new that 5G drone that they got that broadcast
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
they've broadcasting was the main thing that they went after with this Drone Racing League, and they're everywhere. And NBC and a lot of the other sports networks have given them hey, they've made it possible for them to get this possible. Let's get this done,
There's
because
well,
the
they
drone, like, they've doubled their viewership just this season alone from
mm-hmm.
last season.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I take my hat off to them. Like I said, and
Yeah.
they're getting the coverage. They get that's what it is. They're getting the coverage, and the youth is all over this. This this is bringing the youth to it. And some of these, like the sports, they also have a STEM program they're working with. So like I said, I tip my hat to the Drone Racing League. Thanks for pushing this hobby.
Yes,
No matter
exactly.
what,
What's
no
up,
matter
Chris?
what you
How are you?
fly,
Good
flying
evening.
is flying.
Hope
Hey,
all is
Chris, what's
well,
up?
Chris. Also, they were saying that their following on TikTok has grown 400% in the
Mm-hmm.
past year. They're following on for the Drone Racing League.
Hmm.
These tech setters, the league says, love social media equally and are responsible for fueling drone racing league's massive 400% growth on TikTok in the past year. And I will admit, as soon as they got on TikTok, I jumped on.
Hmm.
And I follow Drone Racing League on Twitter. So anytime they have a race on Twitter, I get the
Hmm.
alert. If they have the race on ESPN2, I get the alert. If they have the race on NBC, I get the alert.
Right.
I'm following the whole. You can follow the whole schedule, which is good. And
Hmm.
it's not just Twitter. If you're over in Asia, they have a site called Weibo, Weibo, and then there's another one called Yizibo, Yhizibo. Those are
Well, yeah,
popular
that was
drone
what I
racing
said
league.
about them improving their, their digital viewership. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere now. Like I
Right.
said, I
You know,
tuned into just regular NBC a couple of weeks ago. They won
yeah, it
one
was a
weekend.
couple of weeks ago. And then this weekend, they had Drone Racing League, the finals.
Yeah, the
That was
finals.
the final finals. They're done for the year. Um, I'm waiting to see. Well, towards the end of the year, they'll start back up, of course, a new series. But they have the Drone Racing League simulator, which is different from a lot of other simulators out there. Because the Drone
Hmm.
Racing League simulator actually emulates those drones that they use. They all use the same style drone, the same weight, the same horsepower, and unlike us FPV pilots, we have different drones and different setups and stuff. Everybody
Hmm.
uses the same drone to fly with to even
Okay.
out. Will Herman cook the ribs if I bring them?
No,
He said no. He said no, Herman.
no.
No, they will not cook the ribs. Johnny Mac, what's good, man? How are you? Welcome to Wednesday nights with those guys. Hope all you guys are well. Click that like button, please. Happy Hump Day. Um, don't forget to check out Johnny Drone Flyer and Ray Kelly. Those guys come on immediately after us. There are a few other live streams that come on, but I don't keep up with the schedule because I don't have the time to watch any of them. I'm always doing something else.
Okay. Well, there's a few
Plus, I
streams
have a
on too.
plus. I wanted to show you something, Herman. I'm gonna
There's a few
flash it.
streams on
I'm
too.
gonna hold on. I'm gonna flash something really quick.
Hmm.
Okay, and when I say really quick, this is don't ask any questions or anything like that. But
So then
all I
why are
can
you
say
showing
is
it to me here then?
this is a teaser. It's just a teaser coming from me, but here we go. I'm sharing it for 5 seconds. So if you're not looking at the screen, you will miss out. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 5. Gone. That's all I'm going to say. It's official.
You okay?
Yeah, so what's up, Michael Blades? How are you, man? Hope all is well. I heard Michael Blade and his wife are coming down to the meetup as well. Weather was so bad, can't get a flight. Where are you,
Who?
Johnny Mac? Is that
What
Johnny Mac
happened?
from Ireland? I think I remember Johnny Mac from Ireland. I'd have to
But he
confirm.
said the weather is bad. He can't get a flight.
The weather's so bad, can't get a flight in. Johnny Mac 26.
Oh, okay.
And then I was
Well,
asking,
I
is
mean,
that
it was
Johnny
like
Mac
that
from
for a minute.
Ireland?
Yeah, I thought. Well, shit. I was when you read that after talking about you know that, I thought you were talking about that getting down to Florida. I'm like, how you know it's gonna be bad? But yeah, I got what you mean. No, we had that same problem here for a few days, and then we had good wind and bad weather, warm weather, lots of wind.
Yeah, well, it's starting to happen on a regular. If you remember, for about a month straight, it was cold during the week, nice
Hmm.
on Thursdays and or Friday, or nice Wednesday and Thursday, and then back to cold again. And
Well, you
and
see what
now it's the
happened that
reverse.
you saw what happened that day we were out there playing around with those autonomous features on the drone, and it just did that little on its own, and with the wind, and the wind got the high wind warning, and it went back to the startup spot.
Yeah, yeah. It's. I was just reading the chat. It's
Oh.
the weather's now. I know if you're flying a camera drone and you live between New York, New Jersey. How about
Hmm.
this? I'll widen the parameters. With the weather that's about to come now, if you live between Philadelphia and New England, the weather's going to get real rough.
Maybe.
Rob C says the winter has been real rough trying to fly for money. It's 70
Yeah,
degrees
I
in
could
Rhode
see that.
Island, but windy as hell.
Yeah, I could see that because
It hit
we've had
67
a
today here.
we had a lot of wind, and on the days that we don't get heavy wind, we get rain.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's
Yeah,
sticking true. Mother Nature's holding true.
yeah. She's definitely bipolar. Warm one day, cold like an iceberg the next.
She's holding true, boy, to that little weather. Mm-mm. You know,
Yeah, so,
but I guess everybody is waiting for springtime to come, right?
well, next month is the month to worry about. They say beware of the Ides of
Who?
March. You know what I'm
What?
saying? That the Ides of March, because March can come in like a lamb and leave like a lion, or come in like a lion and leave like a lamb. But that's when the weather usually breaks, late March. But if you're
Anyhow,
flying a camera drone, you may have issues. If you're flying FPV, you don't have to
anyhow.
worry about it as much.
All I said was, I
You
guess
see what Night
everybody's
Train
waiting.
said? We had
What?
47. We had 47 and thunderstorms yesterday. Snow
Uh-huh.
today. Yeah, that's coming here. We're supposed to have snow by Thursday night. Tomorrow night, going into Friday morning. I think we're supposed to get like a coating. They say
I don't never worry
1 inch.
about snow over here because
Jackson on the sea
it's got
says,
to be really serious for us to get hit with a with a good snowstorm. It usually bypasses us, tops off Connecticut, and then heads out to Rhode Island.
"Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. You're
We just get
100% right."
we always get a sprinkle out because our water it's just not doesn't get cold enough to sustain it. So it usually if it goes out over the water, it's done. If it comes off if it hits if it says it's gonna be in the northern area of the city, that means it's gonna bypass us and go straight into Connecticut and Rhode Island and the end of Long Island
This
because
is true. I'm gonna give you
geographically,
guys these guys like Jackson RC just said that
yeah.
he was out flying in 40-degree weather and their hands were
Hmm.
freezing. Jackson RC, I'm about to put something into the chat, and this applies to everyone that flies FPV, especially you guys up north. This is all you need to fly in the cold,
What?
right there. The gloves, it's an FPV. Just copy and paste this that I just posted, and it'll come up on Amazon. They are
Oh,
only here. I'll show you right now,
for
since I
your
have the
muffler.
window. Since I have the window. Yeah, the muffler, exactly. This right here. These. I've used them before. Your antenna can stick out the top here. If you have little short stubby ones, there's enough room in here, or you can flip this top open. These
Uh-huh.
things are fleece lined. I don't know what kind of fleece because when I was done, I wasn't itching or anything, but it didn't feel like real fleece, even though they claim it is. But
Uh-huh.
I have used this particular brand. Um, for someone I used to fly with had one, and It's good. This is what it looks like with your radio inside. You can take your
Like
FPV
being
radio.
handcuffed.
You can take your smart controller. You see the big screen here, right? So that's all. There's your
Uh-huh.
answer to cold hands
I'm good.
on there's your answer to cold hands when flying. Me, don't worry about those things no more. Maddie's Drone World, what's good, man? No gloves needed
Something
in South
about that.
Florida. That's
Something about
true.
that just don't look right.
Oh yeah, both hands
I
inside.
can I can something about it.
Trust
I don't
me.
know.
Trust me, you leave the radio inside and you take your hands out and you can change. I did it with FPV. You change the battery. I have an awesome set of gloves that you can fold the fingers back with Velcro. Got them on Amazon. See? Like photographer's gloves. Yeah. I have an electric warmer
I'm
gloves.
good.
I forgot them that day. Oh, Jackson says. That's what's up.
I'm
Hermit says he's
I got
good.
I got loads of gloves. I'm good. And if not, I just put my hand in my pocket, pull it out, get the shot, put my hand back in my pocket. Move
What's
the
up,
drone.
Ray Kelly? How are you, man? Hope all is well.
Something
I was
about that
joking
bag just
around.
don't seem too right to me.
I was joking around, Ray Kelly, and just joking. Don't start any rumors or anything. I was just
Here we
joking
go.
around, huh? By
Here we go.
saying, when were we going to have the barbecue this year? But we don't know if we're going to have one. So do not spread any rumor
Here
that
we
those
go to
guys are
rehashing.
having.
If you hadn't
Just
said
fly from
nothing,
your car.
there would be nothing for what?
How many of you guys out there fly from your car? Seriously, when it's cold out?
Right out the back.
You've done it, huh?
I fly from the back of my car whether it's cold or not.
Well,
Because
yeah.
I'm not
If you're going to fly,
no, I wouldn't
good
sit
to
in the
be out
car.
there.
I wouldn't sit in the car and fly.
I wouldn't either.
It's just something
I
about
have
that is just like it's like
There's too much
one of
chance for
the
error. There's
one
too
of
much
these days
chance
the
for error.
FAA is gonna evaluate that thing and that's gonna stop.
Hmm.
Because I hear all kind of talk about situational awareness and keeping your eye
Yep.
on your drone and you sitting in the car.
TJ Giggles, what's
I
up, man?
mean,
How are
if
you,
I'm flying
TJ?
around the car, I guess it's cool, but
Gary, what's good? Grant Ariel. Well, all I can say is I personally don't fly I from inside a car. If I did it, it would have to be on a job where
mm-hmm.
maybe I was following a car with my FP with a drone. But other than with and it would have to be an FPV drone because I wouldn't risk my Air 2S to follow a car anyway. FPV bird comes, if I have to ditch or go to a sliding stop, I can do that in FPV. You know?
Mm-hmm.
See, here we go.
What happened?
This is true, Ray, but it may not happen this year. He says Herman and Lawrence cook delicious hot dogs and hamburgers. Took my
How hard?
Ortel Evo off from the roof compass.
Huh? Oh, you
Oh,
got a compass error? How
yeah.
hard is it to cook a hamburger and a hot dog?
This is true.
No, like I said before.
And you
If
did.
not since Lawrence had to rehash it, I have a lot of stuff going on. I can't commit to that right now. If it happens, it's going to happen. It's going to be within you'll get a month or so notice. And if you make it or make it, I can't commit to it right now.
Hopefully
I
it'll
have
be
a
at my
lot
door
of
when I
things
get
going
home.
on.
Hanging with Uncle
We'll
Ray
see
right
what
now.
happens. I'm going to see what happens in a few weeks. What I can, if it's possible.
Listen, let's get through the Florida meetup first.
Here we go. Now you brought this shit up. I didn't bring it up again. You did.
Angie
Now
says,
he wants
Herman
to
and
tell
Lawrence,
me.
y'all there? Yeah,
Now he wants
we're
to
going.
tell me.
We're gonna go, Angie. I
Now
thought
he
you knew
wants to
that.
tell me to make it through the Florida meetup.
JSK, I'll go into more detail at a different
Yeah,
time.
okay.
But Angie, yes,
I
we are
need to
going. We
I
were
need to see
booked
the
back in
guidelines.
December. What happened?
I need to see the guy about the shirts.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Place it here, evening. How are you?
Oh, hey, what's
Just
up? So
refresh
we
and
got
restart, Angie.
what happened to her?
Just I think she says her internet is shitting the bed.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was your stream because now it's working properly. Before it wasn't. It wasn't. It was doing some funny business. The chat, but it's working now. So yeah, like I said, if anybody's waiting for this spring, you know about all of the stuff that's going on with New Air, right, Lawrence? And all
Yeah.
of the wonderful work that New Air has been doing, and all of the trials and stuff that they're doing up there, upstate New York.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this spring, the FAA will be testing UTM systems to move forward on the drone integration. In an
Right.
announcement earlier this month, the FAA announced that they will be moving forward with drone integration and announced traffic, their unmanned traffic management systems. Now,
Right.
beginning this spring, the FAA will be testing UTM systems in the field. Now, they say that UTM's systems are essential piece of integration of commercial drones into the airspace. UTMs will be the framework that will allow unmanned systems to operate safely amongst manned aircraft in airspace. Now
Basically,
we all know that the first stage of the UTMs were rolled out to us with Lance. Now everyone knows that Lance is the low altitude authorization notification capability system. The second phase of that whole thing was the whole remote ID that was brought to us at the end of 2020. So, like I said, they will be testing UTMs this spring of 22 to make some final rule changes and see what else they need to come up with because they want to test in real world situation. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know who has one of these major delivery drones that they can have a few of them up in the sky in real world situation. But
yeah.
when I get more information, I'll gladly bring it to you. But you
Well,
were saying
I,
now, Lawrence?
I had wanted to point out, and in order to do it, I have to show this picture on the video. But I wanted to point out when you hear about UTMs, this is the next stage in which Lance and all of this drone stuff is going to integrate. They're basically doing what we used to do with a manned aircraft, such as a drone. We used to have to call the tower, and this diagram explains it. We'd have to call the tower, and they would give us authorization, or we would needed to get authorization from another source. But basically, it was the control tower. They plan on integrating commercial airspace along with Lance. Once this UTM is created, this is, I think, the final step in us where we will be as professional drone pilots and hobbyists. And it's the next step where technology is going, because in the end of 2023 going into 2025, they're talking about launching so much stuff that's applying for airworthiness. All of this is going to interact, and this UTM will work. You'll have a drone pilot here, you have an operator here, maybe controlling a manned aircraft, like it says, but we will all integrate and should know where each and every one is. Just like on Lance, you get that warning, aircraft in the area. But for those of you who do not know what a UTM is, this video right here explains it in layman's terms. It's real simple. It explains what you're already doing now, how you'll be using Lance just like you do for authorization and stuff like that. But now you may see, instead of aircraft, well, this isn't the future, but you may see aircraft in the area, unmanned aircraft in the area. It's just the next step where they're going with all of this field testing.
The whole purpose for UTMs, the unmanned traffic management, and they add the word systems in it, was to integrate commercial drones into the
Mhm.
airspace with manned aircraft.
Yeah.
The fact that we got rolled into the whole mix was the fact that we're actually in the sky. So if we're in the sky, then they have to be aware of us. We need to be aware of what's going on.
Hmm.
Now, with that being said, like I said before, the first stage of this whole of the UTM was LANC, your low altitude authorization notification capability system. That was the first step.
Right.
The second step was the remote ID. That has not even been rolled out yet.
Yep.
So remote ID, the whole purpose of remote ID was so is that when they do have the UTM system operational, the traffic management system operational, they will know who's in the sky and where. Now, like I said before, we've already shown a great safety record with consumer drones, hobbyist, as you would say, quote unquote, hobbyist drones.
Hmm.
So, like I said before, this is just the whole UTM. They could never all the stories that we talk about them wanting to have these drone taxis and things operating autonomously. We're a ways away from these things. Well, I wouldn't say ways to wave that far, but I mean, as far as it being regular
Right. Right.
movement, we're a little ways away from that, but they can't have it without this. They just
Without
can't.
UTM.
They just
Exactly.
can't. And I really don't think that it was mainly for us. I just think that for them to do this, then we have to be a part of it, and that's how we got lumped into the shit. Because airspace is airspace is airspace. You know,
Hmm.
I don't think that this would have happened had they not wanted to do these things.
Exactly.
Now,
Well,
that still
everything.
doesn't mean you're getting a damn pizza delivered or a
I,
taco.
I don't I don't think that's happening either. Give me a second. I gotta cut this air conditioner off. It was hot in hell in here now.
Uh-oh.
Mother Nature's cooling it off outside. And I got
He's he's hot and cold at the same time. Uh-oh, he might be sick.
to
Look
stop
out.
it.
Look
No, I'm
out,
good.
everybody.
I'm good,
Mar-
man.
Mars might be kicking the bucket. He's sick over there.
Yeah. I know a few people wish I would, but
Now,
sorry, still
aren't you
here.
looking forward? Aren't you looking forward to
Sorry,
this
I'm
testing,
still here.
Mars?
Looking forward to what?
To this UTM testing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I am.
you're gonna be the first one that they come after.
Sunset Sweden, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Hope all is well.
Sunset, Sweden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Hey, what's up, man?
gentleman from with
Yeah,
the
I know who
volcano.
he is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
good to
know who
see
he is.
you. Hope all is well in your part of the world. I have to turn the TV back up. Actually, there we
Mhm.
go. I had it turn it down. The air conditioner was on, so I had it up. Then when I cut it off, I turned it down a little too low. Now I can
Oh.
hear you fine. Lawrence is going through menopause. Shit. No, no, man. No, no,
You know
not
what's
that.
funny?
Huh.
I don't even see that.
Michael Blades, yeah, he put it.
No, I don't even
Yes,
see him in the
Sunset
chat.
Sweden's the
I don't
volcano
know what
dude.
it is with your chat.
It's not my chat. I'm seeing it in real time. That's on your end. You have all the tech issues.
This is how your
And
If
if it was in
anybody
anything,
if anybody watches your stream on the phone, this is exactly what it's going to look like.
oh well,
I don't know what's
I
wrong with the
hope not.
stream.
I
Oh
hope
yeah, oh
I want
yeah.
my coffee.
Trust me.
I want my coffee delivered for $20, crypto man. Your coffee
Really?
will be delivered for $20, but it won't come from the air. It'll be
You know
something
what?
rolling along the streets,
You know
avoiding
what? I've
people.
seen that because actually when they did those trials for delivery, they did deliver coffee. They did deliver coffee with those trials when they
Mhm.
were doing but isn't that the same? Yeah, that was the same outfit that the sparrows that was it sparrow? No, it wasn't sparrows. It was some other. What kind of bird was that that attacked those those uh that delivery drone, and they had to shut down that one area that they were delivering to. It was
Sunset
over it.
Sweden.
It was over there in Arkansas.
Yeah, hold on a second. I was just going to respond. Sunset Sweden says he's ready. He can come on and talk tonight. I was letting him know in the
Yeah,
chat
okay.
that we have a set time and we have to set up a time and date because we have a general format that we follow and we have everything slotted in for tonight. We
Yeah, okay.
weren't actually inspecting anyone to come on, and we're also having technical issues because
Yeah,
the
okay.
channel is supposed to be on Phantom Flights. Tonight's stream was supposed to be on Phantom's channel, but he was
Yeah,
having
okay.
tech issues. Good night here. He says it's a good night over where he is in
Okay.
Sweden. All right. I'll contact you via email and we'll find out what days you are available for a
Mhm.
Wednesday or a Sunday evening. Like I said, we had everything allocated for tonight and didn't plan on interviewing anyone, but I appreciate you letting me know, most definitely. Now, probably sparrows, they are jerks. It's too funny
No, it
though.
wasn't. No, they weren't sparrows. It was too small to be messing with a
Good
damn
night.
drone.
What happened?
It wasn't sparrows. Sparrows are too damn small to mess with a drone.
If they were big, probably. I heard and brought the Midol
What?
Max Air 420. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, but the what
Air
you call it?
420. I was telling Tammy Jean, you and Tammy Jean need to come on down here further south so we could do some FPV flying along the coast, and Tammy Jean can get some city shots, some of our
Hmm.
skyscrapers down here.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to plan something when it gets warmer, Max Air. You guys come a little further south. I saw you were up by Bannerman Castle. We're like an hour away from there, if that long.
Hmm.
Okay, he
Yeah,
says
we're not that.
Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Sunset. I'll hit you on the email. I'll give you the time and everything. Definitely. Tomorrow morning, I'll send you all the information for Sunday's live stream. Perfect. I
Okay.
appreciate it very much. So we'll have Sunset Sweden on this Sunday, on Sunday nights with those guys.
He's gonna be there.
Oh yeah, yeah. We gonna. I'll send them an invite. I'll send them all the information tomorrow and let them know. We'll even do a little test run to make sure that connections are good and everything. And yes, man, Max Air, you and Tammy Jean, come on down. She flies the
We
camera drones. I fly FPV. You fly FPV. I can show you some nice spots down here.
where?
And definitely do that. And for
Where?
Tammy Jean and a camera drone, what
Where?
better shots than to catch Manhattan at night? You know what I'm saying? Dude, you're close, dude. We will come chill for the day. That's what's up. You see a picture behind me? That's just one location. I can go from picture to picture to picture of all the great spots you guys
Really?
could you guys could hang out and fly. Here's one. Oh, and I want to keep in mind, I wanted to dive this tower here, this clock tower. So just letting you know, we got some hot spots down here that
You wanna
would like.
dive that tower?
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to dive at FPV.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's not hard. Not hard at all.
Mhm.
Here's another angle 420 and Tammy. So when you guys are ready, as it gets warmer, of course. I had a swarm of sparrows I pissed off that were intense. I got listen, if your sparrows are attacking you guys
Sparrows
down
can't.
there, those are some badass sparrows. Because here in New York,
Sparrows are too
they,
small to do anything.
what are they only about this big? They're about 2 or 3 inches, the size of I'll dive it with
Not the
Tammy's drone.
size of a parakeet.
Yeah, yeah. You could fit like three on one finger.
A sparrow, they
Listen,
run through
we'll plan
everything.
it, Max. There, definitely. All right, Sunset
No, but
Sweden. Thank
you
you,
and,
man.
and
We
Sunset
appreciate you.
Sweden, I don't know what y'all talking about there. Is he gonna be
Oh,
there?
he's what happened?
Is he gonna be there?
Yeah, he said he's going to wait for the email. I'll send him an
All right.
email in the morning, and he'll be watching the pro. He'll be watching the rest of the stream tonight. We very much appreciate it.
All
Don't
right.
forget to click that like button, guys. In fact, let me go here and make sure I have Sunset Sweden's email, which I'm sure,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to go through it anyway, just to make
Okay.
sure. And if not, I can go to his YouTube page and get it again. I do have it. I have it. I'm good. So all I have to do is just put
Okay.
an
So you
S and
good.
his name comes up already under compose.
All right. So I'm
Yep,
quite
Sunset
sure.
Sweden at gmail.com. Gotcha. All right,
I'm
man.
quite
Definitely
sure that you
appreciate
can
it.
hook up with him. But I know that you've probably seen this too, and your ears have been to the, on the to the street. But and you've been checking out some of these things, and I know you follow your buddy. What do you call him? Osita LV or
Yeah. Oh,
on
I
Twitter?
call him Osita 55.
Yeah, whatever you want to call him. Asta Loogie, Asta Love, or whatever you want to call him. Osita LV or
Mm-hmm.
5, however you call him,
Yes, on Twitter.
on Twitter. I'm quite sure that you saw that he had put out some photos, and in those photos showed that there was a new controller or new remote controller for from DJI. So
Yep.
apparently, what's happening is here uh, a new remote controller has hit the FCC database.
Yes.
Now we see in the renders, we see the new controller. We see the
I was getting
listing
ready.
comes with, the listing comes with the usual documents. It shows the FCC file, the number, its ID number. It
Yeah,
shows
right here.
it,
This is it right
well,
here.
you have a picture that I sent you
Yeah,
of
I
the
got it.
yeah
It's up
of
on
the
screen.
FCC file right there. So it shows all of that, the ID number, but there's some
And
other things that
frequency ranges.
come up. There's some things that come up that we see on this thing, on this device. Now, like I said before, we have this FCC number here, which is as a SS3M, was a 3RM 700 2110. So this number here is their number, and it's also showing the name on this filing for the DJI RC Plus. But now it also we've seen in this thing we've seen some things that supposedly are what's to come with this controller. So now from what I've read, this device is supposed to be powered by 2 batteries. Now these 2 batteries happen to be at 7.2 volts with a capacity of 3,250 milliamp hours each. So I haven't really checked out the math on it, but
Hmm?
now from what I'm also understanding, that this controller here is supposedly for the DJI Agris, which happens to be an agricultural drone that DJI has. Now, you know that what was it, last year, the end of the year, we had 3 releases back to back by DJI.
Mm-hmm.
when we had, what was that, the Ronin 4D, the Action 2, and then the Mavic 3 that everybody loved so much.
Yep.
But in China, they also received the two agricultural drones, the T40 and the T20P. Those both came out over in China. So now going in deeper to what we see, this is supposed to the RC. What is it? What is this here? The DJI RC Plus will likely, they said, have an 8-core processor, which is interesting. They also claim to say 7 kilometers, which is equivalent to about what, a little over 4 miles in the transmission range, which doesn't sound so great to me, but it's an agricultural drone, so I don't know. You know, they're talking about also a 7-inch high bright touch display with a screen resolution of 1920 by 1200. So, and this is going to have even more programmable buttons than ever before on one of their RC controllers. I don't know if you were familiar with the one that they had for the Matrice series. That one
Yeah.
actually had more buttons than anything. But
Right. Well, this is a picture of it on screen,
yeah,
supposedly.
that's, if you look, you have 3 buttons on the left and 3 buttons on the right, whereas that your regular controller doesn't even have that many buttons on it. So you got a lot of programmable buttons, a larger display screen here, because I guess you're going to be using this for agricultural work. But they're saying that the battery life is expected about 3.3 hours.
Okay.
Continuous use, I guess, that's running.
That's not
And
bad, but I like this
yeah.
controller. All of these
Now,
programmable
yeah, the fact
functions.
that it has a larger screen was what everybody was actually calling for with the before the RC Pro was released. But
Mm-hmm.
now with talk of the what they're talking now, what now, Matrice 400, and I've heard
RTK.
talks of yeah, and I've heard talks of Inspire 3. So who knows if they'll be on this controller, or would they be on the or they come out with another controller for it, or what? I don't know. It would be something similar to this. What do you think?
Um, if it comes out like that, we're looking into the next wave of radios. Definitely. This one looks a lot like it has a shitload
Yeah,
more functions. And I believe, Matt Bagwell, I just approved your, you into those
mm,
guys. I just saw the alert. But, I'm looking at the picture right here. I'm going to pull a picture back up.
you
I'm
know,
going to
I
say
think
right now, I'll
what you were gonna say, I agree with. But go ahead, finish.
I think this is a sexy ass radio.
Well,
It's
no,
like
not
more
that, but
buttons.
what you had started to
It's
say.
it's more buttons. I would like to know what this little drone button is right here. More buttons
What?
mean more power. There's a little button right here where the drone is. It has
It's
a picture of a drone,
it's
but
probably the same as it is on the regular.
there are buttons up here. Oh, these are plugs. I see one that says USB. Okay, those one is HDMI out. I hope it does have an HDMI out on it. Does
Yeah,
the RC Pro have an HDMI out?
the RC Pro has a couple of things, and no, I don't.
And I'm
We
liking this. There's a
got
refresh button
we
also. Look
have
at this here. There's a little refresh logo right there.
yeah,
I'm
yeah. Don't worry
wondering
about
what they plan on
that.
doing with that.
What I'm saying is that with the RC Pro, I don't know if you can see it here. You see how it has these two buttons here. It
Yeah,
also has the this little thingy here.
yeah.
This thing here can
Little
be
toggle. Oh,
programmed.
that's
Yeah,
what it
that
is. It's a
toggle,
toggle. It's a menu
it
toggle.
can
Okay.
be programmed to do certain things. Like you can
Hey,
use it
Uncle
to bring
Bill's
up your
toy.
camera settings. You can use it to adjust your aperture.
Right.
There's a lot of things that it can. Well, there's a few things it can do, but I wouldn't say a lot. But there's a few things that it can
Uncle
do.
Uncle
And
Bill's Toys, thanks for the
it,
$10 super chat.
the fact that he has a lot, it has a lot more than just the two programmable buttons.
Yes.
Yeah, that, I like that. I like that.
Thank you very much for the $10 super chat, Uncle Bill's Toys. We appreciate it very much. He says, just because I like you guys, plus I've been drinking. I
I don't know
wish
how to
I
take
could.
that.
I listen, 'cause he likes
Is
it.
that $10 to get rid of us, or is that 10?
That's what it is. You don't know how to take that, huh?
No,
We
no, take that.
appreciate you, Uncle
Just
Bill's
because I
Toys.
like
Serious.
you guys.
We do. We do appreciate any and all super chats. It's that magic time. Some of you may, and some of you who have YouTube
Well, you've been
Premium.
doing it the whole damn stream for no reason
No,
anyway,
no,
so you might as well
Herman's
just
not
show it anyway.
monetized. Herman's not monetized. He
So give
just
me my
is paid.
$10, Lawrence.
Huh?
Give you my $10.
That's right. This is Wednesday nights with those guys. This goes towards Herman's stream. That's true. This is very,
Remember,
very true.
everyone, I will never see that $10.
JSK said, I didn't realize Herman's monetized now. No, we're on my live stream, dude. He's having technical issues, but here's the time where if you have premium, YouTube premium, you don't have to see this commercial that I have to insert.
No, you do not have to insert the commercial. You want to. Why don't you
Listen,
tell the people the
I'm
truth?
following I'm following the rules,
No
okay?
one else does it.
We appreciate it.
You
Matt
are
Bagwell
the
says
only one that do that. The only
Matt
person that
Bagwell
does that.
says pay the man. All right, here. All right,
Stop
hold
showing the commercials during the live stream. It doesn't make sense. They will put them in afterwards
on. Okay,
at
here
the
you go, Herman.
strangest times.
Here you go, Herman. I peeled off the stack. I'm
What?
gonna have to send it to you on Zelly
Here we
or
go.
or, or Cash App. How do you want it?
Here we go. When you
How do
see
you
me, you
want?
can hand me $10. I'm not struggling.
Because by the time they take out their tax and their fees, that $10 turns to $7.20, right? All right, I'll give it to you when I see you.
When they when they,
I'll give
when
it
they
to you
go
when I
buy
see you.
coffee for the coffee machine down at YouTube, for everybody's 10% they take.
Oh, Uncle Bill's Toys, we appreciate you, man.
Thank you
We
very much,
appreciate
man. I
each.
really
We
appreciate it.
appreciate each and every one of you for continuing to come back. We know there's a lot of competition out there. We know people go live when other people are live and all of that crap. But we stick
You
true to
know,
ourselves and we keep on doing what we do.
you know what? You can go live whenever you want to. All I say is this: I know that a couple of gentlemen in this community came out with a.
Hey, Drone Sight.
I guess you would kind of call it a guide because that's what it was when it was on on the television and in that little book you used to buy down at the newsstand. If anybody still remembers what a newsstand is, um, called the TV guide. They came up with a guide that showed her
Welcome,
all of
Drone
the
Eno.
streams and when all of the streams are on. Well, I'm not
Uh-huh.
even. It's not even getting internet anymore, Lawrence. The computer.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's gone.
All right. I think you should power it down before it starts smoking or something.
It ain't gonna smoke. I'm
Herman's
just saying.
machine is, yes, Drone Psych. I'd like to thank Drone Psych because he gave me some information that I needed.
What do you?
Everyone, well, Drone Psych, I only showed it for 5 seconds. So if you weren't here in the beginning of the show, you
Oh
didn't know
damn.
that I leaked something really quick
He's
for
put
five
some
seconds.
goggles up. He's gonna go digital. If anybody didn't figure that one out, wow, you must be really
Real
slow.
slow. Exactly. But yeah,
Only
that's,
Lawrence wouldn't have been able to figure that one
I had to draw it out though, man. You gotta draw it out. Hey Angie, I saw the picture of those birds. There were a lot of damn birds.
What happened to Angie? She got attacked
She
by birds?
sent the picture. She sent the picture to me of the sparrows.
Mm-hmm.
And like we were saying that they're little birds.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, I'm gonna show this picture right now because
You sure those are
this is a
sparrows,
lot.
Angie?
This is a lot of damn sparrows. Here. This is a lot of birds. Seriously.
Eh,
If they're Listen, if there were that many sparrows in the air, I would land too. Or
Really?
fire off a shotgun and scare them away.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
What
Hold
happened?
on. How
Oh,
zoomed in are you that a sparrow has a wingspan that big?
those are some big ass sparrows, right? Hold on, hold on. Let's zoom in on the picture.
Hold on,
This
hold
one
on,
looks
hold
like
on,
this one looks like a pigeon jerky.
hold on, hold on.
He works for pigeon jerky or something.
Sparrows.
No, they look like some of them look like if these some big ass, they bigger than the sparrows here in New York.
Them shits is
You know
bigger than friggin' hawks. What sparrows is that big?
that?
Either my screen to something ratio is ruined here, or those if those look like sparrows. Anybody else in the chat?
I think the sparrow video is a good fake. Holy
Sparrows run
Hitchcock,
from
exactly.
every other bird out there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those are some big ass sparrows. That's all I'm gonna say. If your sparrows are that big, we're down in Texas. I hate to see what the
Holy
seagulls
hell.
look
Shit. Can't get an eagle over there, boy. He might be bigger than a human.
like. Well, think about it. We have some pretty big seagulls here, but here in New York, the sparrows are
But a
only this
seagull
big.
is bigger
Those
than a
sparrows
seagull is
look.
bigger than a sparrow.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I don't know. Maybe we got two different birds confused with sparrow. I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah,
You know
but
the
drone
sparrows, the
site, thanks
ones
for the
from the
information, man. I appreciate it.
the
Flying
sparrows,
with
the ones
Stan,
from
I'm
the
sorry.
cartoon.
Hello and welcome to the stream. I wasn't watching the chat. I was in another window. But Flying with Stan, welcome to the chat. Holy Hitchcock is right. Those were a lot of birds. And Angie, are your
Mhm.
sparrows the size of New York pigeons? Because that's how big those damn birds look.
Those things look as big as hawks, bro. Arrow.
Yeah, that's funny. That's
Mm-mm.
really, really funny.
You know what that means, right?
Bald, huh?
You know what that means, right?
What?
That the bird life here in New York is too advanced that the sparrows are not getting to eat because
You see what Crypto Man put? Bald eagles in parts of Alaska are pretty much giant seagulls. They will gank food right from your hand. Listen, if an eagle
once
came
again,
down and snatched
a
something
bald
from my
eagle should be bigger than a damn seagull.
yeah, yeah,
I
this
don't
is
see
true.
that. It don't come up on my on my screen because I'm
Oh,
watching your chat from YouTube off the phone, and some
oh,
god unknown
and
reason it don't work.
it's a delay. The chat delays as well. 'Cause I can
Really?
go 1,000.
Well, it ain't. It just ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. I understand you're saying about the delay, but
There's a
I don't have a delay issue because I'm not seeing the chat anywhere else but on the phone.
oh, okay, okay. Well, all I can say is if they got sparrows that damn big, I don't need to be down in Texas or wherever the hell those birds
Oh
are.
hell no, because shoot, I can only imagine what
Sparrows
a
and
big bird
sparrows
looks
aren't
like.
right. I'd like to see what predatory birds look like down
Right?
there.
What y'all do? Go inside?
Uh-huh. I didn't realize how many birds are still around during winter until I started feeding them in your yard. Dude, that's
What are you
exactly why they
feeding
haven't
them?
left Drone Psych. Because you're feeding them. They know if they tap on a window and fall on their side like they're frozen, you'll feed them. Maybe I forgot the bird. I don't know, but Tammy, we've seen now we're gonna have to investigate. I'm gonna have to blow up that picture and do some bird comparisons.
What of those
Sure they
those
weren't. You sure they weren't chicken hawks?
those eagle-sized hawks? They sparrows.
Eagle-sized sparrows, right? Spring's coming. I'll be up to visit soon. Hey, Drone
You
Psych, I
go-
was just talking with Tammy and Max Air 420. I'm trying to get them to come down this way to our end, dude.
Really?
Take them over to Pilgrim, the Pilgrim Tower, a few places in downtown Brooklyn, Maybe take them to fly to Wonder Wheel, some stuff like that.
Is that right?
So I'll keep you posted and let you know what's going on, Drone Psych.
Okay.
Now, Drone Psych just has converted. How do you like your setup, Drone
Hmm.
Psych? Your that BDI adapter. How's it working for you? Switching back and forth, etc. All I know is if Angie invites you to dinner for chicken, you better look at Bollywood.
You know what? I'm not even getting involved in that.
It's
Tammy
probably
Jean.
one of those damn sparrows.
No, no, I'm not getting involved in that. Tammy Jean, how far hours wise are you guys away from us? You're near what, Syracuse area?
Yeah, yeah. What area are you guys near? Angie, I'm just playing with you. She had tried to send it to you, Herman, but it wouldn't let you. Herman's having tech issues on his end. He's
I don't got
having
no
tech
tech
issues.
issues on my end. On YouTube, on the phone, your chat shits the bed.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm sitting here chatting with everyone. It seems pretty good.
No, it's
But
working now, but it will shit the bed.
oh, of course, I brought the drone down. Of course, I don't blame you. I would have brought down the drone
I would have
too.
brought the drone down too with all them eagles running around. I wanna you know what I'm gonna do, Edge? I'm gonna send you like a chart with like some pictures of birds, so you can point out the sparrow on there, and you'll see that them wasn't no sparrows.
You know we're messing with you, right, Angie? You know we're messing. See,
them,
Gene said, I want to fly to Wonder Wheel. See, you guys, when it gets a little warmer,
yeah.
come on
How
down,
far are
drone
y'all
psych.
away? Because I've seen some nice places up there too. I'm just not up for the cold traveling.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Because I know we went out to Rhode Island one day. It wasn't bad. It wasn't really cold. It was just very windy. And then the next day the wind was much better. So I don't know. We might have went out there the wrong day.
it's Jimmy Johnny Max said in Glasgow the pigeons mug you. We are in New York, Windsor. She said New Windsor. They're in near New Windsor. I
Okay.
don't know where that may be, but hold on, let me shut down these windows that I'm not using.
Mm-mm.
That should help out with the stream a little bit. There we go.
Really.
Charlie
So
has been
Lauren,
there. Drone Psych has been up. He says about, hold on. Drone Psych
what?
says it's about an hour and a half max from Tammy to Queens, from where she lives to Queens. That's
An
what's up.
hour and
So
a
it's
half.
pretty cool. That's pretty
So they
close to about an
kind of
hour and a half
close
to
by.
Coney Island.
Okay. So they kind of close by.
That's good to know. We're definitely planning something for you guys to come down as it gets a little warmer. I'd love to you guys to come down and hang out and fly with us. Most
Uh-huh.
definitely.
Yeah,
I'm trying to fill out my
be
summer. I'm trying to
that
fill
would
out my
be
summer.
interesting. Well, this summer is a whole lot of other things going to be happening. So I mean, I don't think I'm going to have a problem with being busy. I'm going to have a problem with finding time. Um, because we're getting ready to do something that we were working on for a few months, and
Mm-hmm.
there's some we might have to do some traveling to get some other things done, the parts of it done. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn, I messed my mustache up. I gotta fix that. But anyhow, I can't do that right now.
Go ahead if you need to answer that. I can
I don't
stall
know
for
who the hell that is.
you. Somebody always calls you during a live stream.
I can't do that right now. I have to talk to them another time. But
Oh, okay.
yeah. So like I said, this summer we're gonna be busy with but we gotta get down there to see. Hopefully, we can still make it to Florida for the meetup. Because if the call comes, we gotta go.
This is true.
So if
This is true. I didn't think about that.
right,
I didn't think about that.
and then
You're right.
you just gotta reimburse me for the flight tickets that I spent.
Reimburse you for your ticket? What about my ticket?
You gotta eat that.
Oh shit.
You were the
I
one that
got a
said let's go.
Falcon too, my
You
first flight.
we gotta go down to Ray Kelly's meetup. No,
Well,
but if no, I'm being told us as it stands now, we shall be there. Who else is
yeah,
coming? 'Cause, yeah, I heard like 900 people supposed to be there.
yeah. Michael Blades is going down with his wife. Rob
Hmm.
C is going. I
You
don't
gonna
know if
be
he's
there,
traveling
Angie?
alone. Angie, are you going to be at the South Florida meetup? Come by and say
And
what's up
Max,
to
yeah, you and
everybody.
Tammy G gonna be down there?
Who else is going to the Florida meetup? South Florida meetup. They still have hotel space. FYI, I just
Hopefully.
found out. I just found out. So
Oh, who told you? Ray hit
I,
you up with more. He got
I
more
just
rooms available. I
I
think
just said
Ray's renting out tents out back.
Ray sent up. What'd you say? Ray sent out.
I
Got them
think
set
Ray's
up tents in the
I think
back.
Ray's I think Ray's handing out tents in the back.
See, Angie is doing too much,
What
having too
happened
much
now to
damn
Angie?
fun. You know what she just sent me?
What?
Now this is a
Pictures
hawk.
of her?
Now hold on. Yeah, this is definitely a hawk. Um,
How
this
she
one
get
right
so
here.
many of them together?
This is no. How do you get so many hawks together? This right here is
She's a
definitely
big
a hawk.
family.
I can see, yeah, that right there. And what's with you and the birds, Angie? It's like you're bird food for them or something. Got these birds and swarming you, and he's attacking on the up. He's rising up on you. What did he dive and you moved to the side and he missed? He's coming back. Wow.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. You have this attraction. Birds have this attraction for you. If Angie's coming, since birds like her so much, if she's coming to the Florida meetup, I'm gonna fly on the other side of the park. It's just gonna be birds around her.
It's not that bad.
Oh, Michael Blade says he has to reserve my hotel room tonight. Okay, that's what's up.
He's got to reserve your hotel room.
Joan Sykes said he can't go this year. What's up, Mr. Crowley? How are you? Hope all is well. Um, well, Ray is setting me up in style there, Mr. Crowley says. All
Really?
right. All right, we'll
Okay.
see what's
Because
up.
I'm still waiting for him to tell me about this rental car.
Yeah.
Okay, Lawrence, I just sent you a picture of a sparrow.
Okay, here. I got it. I'm gonna blow it
So now
up
you
now.
can show
Do
Angie
they
what a
look like
sparrow
this?
looks like.
Do they look like this?
Because that
Angie,
bird that
right
I
now.
just sent you cannot make that wingspan.
True. And this thing is only about 3 to 4
And
inches tall.
that thing right there would take off if you threw breadcrumbs at him.
True. They're not known to swarm, so
They run from every live long flying thing in the air.
that's true. A piece of paper blows on the ground and these birds take off. So does it look like this, Angie? Those birds? With
And that
these
can
like we
fit in
said,
your hand.
right? These can sit on your pinky, two of them next to each other. They're so
I don't know
small.
about that. They're kind of chubby. They might push one off if they're sitting on your pinky.
Sparrows are small, but Angie showed us some pictures, Drone
He
Psych.
showed us some hawks.
Look. Hold on. Let me go back. Now, Drone Psych, you're from New York also. You have sparrows out by you. You have sparrows out by you. I have to go back to Angie's page. She says
Angie's
these are
Alfred
sparrows.
Hitchcock moment.
Yeah, she says these are sparrows, and I'm blowing the
Hold
picture up
on
so
a
you
minute,
can
Lawrence.
see
Those are
better.
Texas sparrows. You never know; they might be bigger because everything is bigger in
It's
Texas.
bigger in Texas.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Those is like hawks.
Look, I'm trying to zoom in on
You
one.
zoom in, you might see that those is. And you Photoshop those in there.
Look at this. Yeah, they look like they might be sparrows, Herman. They're just big as fuck.
Stop
Look
it,
at how the
Marcus.
wings are folded back. Yes, yeah. It's a very strong bust. There's just some big
Stop
ass
it,
sparrows.
Marcus.
Huh?
Stop it.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me
Yeah,
you
drones
use
like
you use your 80 to 200 millimeter zoom lens to catch that picture.
she had to, right?
That's why they look.
Michael Blades, that's the sparrows we've got here, not like those eagles. Let's see. Oh shit. Swallows. They're swallows. See, Drone Psych said those are pterodactyls, Herman. Right. Compared to a sparrow here in New York, sparrows are this big. Okay. Here's an air. Here's an
You
air.
you
Here's a
can
room
throw.
air here's a room air deodorizer, Herman. This
Yeah.
is about the size of a sparrow. They could fit in your palm. One or two
It
of them
might
could
even be
probably fit.
smaller than that.
Yeah, okay, even if you went like this. But they're usually about
They're
three.
a little. All right. You know what a parakeet looks like? A
Yes, yes,
chubby
yes.
parakeet. You got a sparrow. Smaller than a pigeon.
Yeah.
I think quail might beat that up.
Flying with Stan says that has to be Photoshop. Love you, Angie. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, we love you, Angie, but that I don't know. Those are those are a little too big to be sparrows. Just a little bit too big.
But then she could be calling them sparrows and they could be chicken hawks. Who knows? I'm just saying. You know we love you, Angie. We're
Did Angie
good
say she was
friends.
gonna be in Florida?
No, I don't know. She didn't say if she's going to be. I think it's a falcon, but no, falcons don't hang out that. Angie, we're going to send you a book on birds. Predatory birds don't hang out in groups of hundreds. If they did, they'd be some badass birds. It'd be like, here
Actually,
come the falcons, run.
actually, that's not really true too. I mean, not that many, but I mean, but there was a
Yeah.
few. No, because when I went to Calvert the other day, there was something happening over there. It wasn't not a bird, not us, none of the geese were in the park, nothing. And there
Oh.
was like a couple of hawks moving around out there. And after they left, everybody started coming back. Like, where did they hide? I think they went to Home Depot.
Like where all the people go when you walk into Home Depot, you see all these Home Depot vests, but as soon as you get to the aisle and ask for someone, they're gone. Only one is out working
I
or the
think they
girls at the
sensed
register.
that at Home Depot, somebody needs help. Let me move.
Mm-hmm. Someone's gonna ask the question in aisle 9, everyone scatters.
Yeah. No, that's what I think happened. I think they all disappeared when the Hawks came into Calvert. They all ran over to Home Depot.
This is true because there is a family of hawks that cover the territory. There's swallows. That's closer. Swallows are a lot bigger than sparrows, but that's that. Oh, Herman, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what Angie did? Remember
What?
you was telling me the other day that
Mhm.
the girl saw a rat and she goes, "Oh, that's a mouse."
Yeah.
How I was saying
Yeah.
maybe in her country that's what they call mice.
Nah, bro. Nope. A rat's a rat's a rat. Nope. Go ahead, but I'm listening.
I swear at the Home Depot here, everyone walks around with something in their hand like they're doing something so they don't have to help you. It's a strong possibility.
Yeah,
They
that's
tell them
possible.
before you go out there, grab a light bulb, grab something. Act like you're working. Look like you're
Grab
working.
something. Grab something that's light that you can move around with. It looks like you're busy.
Or you know how at the end of the day they have throwbacks? You got to restock. Everybody grab a throwback. and get to your post.
It's funny, but they have them by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah, right.
You know, Lawrence, everybody's getting into the drone game. Every single person, every
Yes.
organization. And you know, in spite of the problems that DJI is having with the United States government, I'm not trying to
Hmm.
go political, no. In spite of all of that, Major League Baseball seems to have taken a liking to DJI. And Major League Baseball is looking to enhance the features of the broadcast. Remember, we talked about the drone racing league, and what made them so popular was the broadcast enhancement of how they are broadcasting the races and how you can see the
Hmm.
course. Well, it seems like Major League Baseball wants to enhance the viewing of the game. So what happened is here, Major League Baseball is looking to test the usage of drones, and they did this. They started out with testing it at a college baseball game.
And this
Now
is the video. Go ahead,
they
Irma.
used the Inspire 2 to cover the
Oh,
game.
sorry.
And what Major League Baseball would like to do with this is that they not only want to capture the fullness of the feel and the experience of the game, but they want to get some specific shots. Whereas that they would like to be able, if when home runs are hit, they want to have the drone follow the batter around the bases, and they are looking to follow the pitcher to and from the pitcher's mound to the dugout. Also,
Hmm.
relief pitchers coming into the game will be followed overhead by the coming into the game from the bullpen will be
Right.
followed overhead. Now, they also are looking to get shots of the outside of the stadiums
Yes.
during commercial breaks and stuff like that during the game. But
Yep.
like this thing will be overhead capturing the field and will pounce whenever it's necessary for it to get these
Right.
shots that they want to
It'll be
get.
hovering. It'll, like you're saying, it'll be hovering until it's
Right,
needed.
right. So Major League Baseball is embracing this, and they when they tested the well, this is done with an FPV drone here, these shots here. But what they did for this game was that they used an Inspire 2, like I said, with the Zen News X7.
Yeah.
And it was shot by a Las Vegas drone based company in Las Vegas. Was it Jib Tech was the company? And
Okay.
this was shot, like I said, with the Inspire 2, a single pilot, with accompanied with a spotter. So, you know, I guess only the people who are subscribed to Major League Baseball TV were able to see the uh, the extra enhanced shots that they added into the broadcast for
Right.
the.
But
But because
imagine
it's
this,
just in
we're setting up right now, and this is the kind of view that they're working with, to be able to follow the batter around the base, like you said, without interfering with the players. And you wonder
right.
how that's done? Well, think about this. With professional football, they said the same thing. How are you going to follow the players one by one? And they're doing it. We will show you, I'll put the link so you guys can watch
Well, it's
this
even
video.
easier with baseball,
Yeah,
because when you're talking about
there's
following the
more room.
batter, you talk. Well, no, you're talking about following the batter. You don't know what's going to happen in the split second. If you had to follow the ball, that becomes an issue. Now, you know where the batter is going. You know he's not going to be able to go to second base without hitting first. So you know the direction that he's going to be running
Hmm.
in. The pitcher
Exactly.
will be walking back and forth from the you know the
The
dugout
mound.
to the pitcher's mound.
Oh, yeah, yeah, true.
Your relief pitchers will be coming down the bullpen,
Well,
from
I,
wherever that's coming from. And I don't know how much aerial shots of the ball it's actually going to catch you. It might have to be out of the way that it's not you know,
Exactly.
hit by the ball once it's hit.
This is true.
Because for some reason, like remember I told you this, Nate, when you were filming the games from the end zone.
Hmm.
Everybody always worries about the kicks, the ball being kicked through the uprights, and all you got to do is center yourself, and they'll never hit you.
That's
Center yourself
interesting.
right dead center in the goalpost, and they'll never hit you.
Yeah, I try, but they ask me. They say they want me on one side of the goalpost.
That's how
But
you'll
you're
get
right.
hit.
They would never, and they've come close to hitting me a couple of times this year
Right,
too.
right.
But I
Because
tell who's Vin? I tell Vin because his son is the quarterback and slash kicker. But I tell Vin, I said, they got a bet going that they can hit me. There's a $20 bet going that they can hit me during a game. And they've come pretty close a few times where I've had
and
to maybe duck down or move out of the way. But it's
yeah,
fun. I enjoy
but
it.
if they're not careful where they place this drone, I can see because that's just how things work. The
Right.
ball will
You
come
can't
right off
count
that
for
bat
what
and take that drone right out.
you can't account for a bat splintering. You can't account for a ball curving unless you can see the actual curve of the ball, which is hard at that speed.
Listen, doesn't matter.
So
You can put it on the left, that ball will come right off the bat and catch that.
hmm
That's how things are.
yeah, this is
But
true.
I'm interested in seeing how they want to do this. But they're also talking about maybe one day that it would help with these some of these blown calls by the umpires. So I still like the human aspect of the game and living and dying by the call that's made. I still can't get used to it in football.
Well, you see, they've already done it with the golf shot,
That's
right? Where
why
the guy he tees off, and the drone zooms in and follows the ball all the way to
mhm.
the hole.
That's why high school football is so good. It's still pure.
Hey,
You
Jody.
got to live and die by the call,
Right.
and no matter what, the replay is not on. Because I remember they made a horrible call in the chip one year, and I'm standing there with the referee. I'm like, yo, you know that guy made a bad call, right? He go, but that's how he saw it. I'm like, but you see that in the replay that he was wrong.
Right.
He said, yeah, but that's just how he saw it.
Evening.
So no matter whether the replay was
Drone.
on or not to show him that he was wrong, it stands because we live and die by the human eye and the human error, and whatever his call
Hmm.
is his call. Like I said,
Yeah.
these sports were so much better when they had that. Even though, like I said, I'm interested in seeing the enhancements that they can do with as far as the viewership if that's the word or the word I'm looking for the game, but not to change the umpire's calls and to enhance that aspect of the game. Then you'll be doing the shit that football did, and we gotta interpret what a catch is, and then now a guy has to, some of the nonsense that goes on in football is just nonsense that it is. You know,
I
all of that.
agree.
What's a catch and what's not a catch?
Hmm.
No, once his 2 feet were down with the ball in his hand in the end zone, the play is over. I don't care. He
Well,
doesn't
you
have
see
to.
the
He
same
doesn't
thing
have
if
to
you remember.
maintain the ball to the ground.
But if you remember, Herman, the same thing happened in tennis. They said, somebody said, we have this robot named Cyclops that is more accurate and
I'm
can
not even
tell.
messing with anybody named Cyclops.
But they said, we have a robot named Cyclops that can look
One
at the
eye.
lines and tell if the ball is in better than someone with a human eye.
Uh huh.
Okay. And they brought it to tennis and it ruined tennis. And guess what? They took it out. They got rid of it. Now they use human eye for each and every
Yeah,
line in
but
tennis.
but but the NFL is so. What's the word I'm looking for? I won't even use it. The NFL is so what, but they won't admit that the instant replay has ruined the game. They won't admit that all of the interpretation of what's a catch and what's not a catch has ruined the game. They will never admit that. And I think that Major League Baseball is probably a little bit in the situation a hard up for people to watch the game, that they will come up with almost anything that is stupid
Right.
and ruin the aspect of the game. I mean, like I said, if it's for just giving me a better way of viewing the game, adding in some nicer shots, another viewing angle, I'm all for that. But to change what the umpire has to say, to
Yeah, and you're taking the game away from the human.
come on,
You're taking
come
the
on,
game away. I
it's only
totally
a matter
understand.
it's only a matter of time before your son can't even aspire to be a baseball player anymore because they're putting robots on the field.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm waiting for Boston
Well,
Dynamics
let
to have
me
their
let
first
me not
football
let,
game.
let me not even talk that too much because
But Herman, you heard what I
well,
said?
Boston
Wait.
Dynamics will still have a problem because the robots will be too damn slow.
Right? This is true.
It's too
What's up,
slow.
Jody? Hope all is well.
They
Thanks for
might
tuning
be
in.
strong as hell, but they'll be too slow.
Yeah, but which would make it interesting. That's true, because they kind of like hop along 1, 2, 3, 4,
The whole
without
team will be downfield ganging up on that one robot. Tackle
a.
And
Well,
then you better bring him down hard and break him.
well, they don't have to worry about that. They won't have to worry about no one going out with hamstring pulls, any of that shit no more.
Yeah, but you can still break it.
True. That's true. Can you imagine?
Just jump
Yep.
on him and just.
And number 39 needs a new lens, and then he's back in the game. Number 42 needs a hydraulic in the right leg.
Nah, I'm good.
Listen,
I'm
listen.
good. That's how football was on the Jetsons, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. By that time, the robots will be smashing each other's heads off.
And if you remember on the Jetsons, after they all piled up together, a big machine came out and swept up the parts. You remember? You remember that, right? A big machine. If someone got hurt, either an ambulance came and picked them up with a magnet, all the parts up with a magnet, or a machine came out and swept away all the robot parts.
No, I don't think so, drone shots. It still is like clunk, 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 clunk. You run that thing down and break it.
It'll outrun a human because a human will get tired, maybe.
What do you mean outrun a human in the game
A
of, of,
human
of
could get a
sports? Is
sprint, but
most of
as
them
long as
are
he knows.
anaerobic, so they're sprints.
Yeah, true.
There's not too many games out there other than long distance track where you need that endurance. That thing won't outrun a human.
Angie with emoji with glasses. Okay. They have so many emojis out, I can't keep up with all of them.
Trying to say, Angie, you need glasses?
Well.
Oh, it's for you so you can see the sparrows. That's what it was. The glasses.
Oh. She needed glasses to see the sparrows, you said?
Your glasses magnified the sparrows and made them look bigger? Or is it my glasses magnified them and made them look bigger to me?
One of the two. One of the two. I'm wondering here. Anyway, we just want to say how much we appreciate you guys for coming over to this channel here and hanging out with us on my channel. Herman is having technical difficulties, and we're working on it.
We ain't working on it. It's done.
Not as we speak, but we are working on it. And you got your machine. Is she still on the machine? The computer.
Yeah.
And it's doing everything fine. See if you can. Oh, okay.
I told you that.
All right. Well, we need to take a hammer to it and get the tech in.
No. I just gotta jiggle a few things here.
I don't know what camera you're using, but the camera seems to make it look like you have a ring light on. I mean,
the camera sucks.
Oh well, Everything is bright. Everything is definitely
My
bright.
cameras are. It's the same camera that we used when we was in South Jersey, when we were down by the Jersey Shore.
Angie says you can't use magnifying glasses. It's against the rule. This video of a robot running 45 miles per hour is insane.
Can't use magnifying glasses. It's against the rule. Which rule? What rule is this, Angie? Tell us about this rule. But what do you guys though think about this Major League Baseball using the drone to enhance the quality of the game that's broadcasted to you? What do you think? You think it would be good to get a close up shot? What I mean, like of the guy rounding the bases, or catching the ball going down, getting through the I guess down the foul line and in fair territory, close up shots of that. Because anywhere the drone is flying, it's going to make it look a lot closer than it does with the cameras that they have at the game.
All right, Herman. This robot can hit speeds of 46 miles per hour. Right now, we're up to, okay, I don't know the conversion in kilometers, but eventually this robot will hit 46 miles per hour, or it couldn't be 46 kilometers. I have no
How
idea.
big is that?
Huh?
Because I can't with you guys. I can't. No, seriously, I can't with you guys. Seriously, I really can't.
Robot.
Are you
It's called a
serious?
raptor. It's called a
Are you
raptor. Hey,
serious?
what's up, Rigor Mortis? How are you,
Are you
man?
serious?
Hey, Bill.
That's what you're thinking about, to replace humans in playing a game of football or baseball.
Oh no.
That.
No.
Okay, so make it more realistic and watch the weight slow the shit down.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Tell me about this
Definitely.
damn robot outrunning humans. Put a ball on it and a stop.
This is true. What's up, Bill? How are you? Welcome, Rigor Mortis. To enhance the visual. Oh, glasses to enhance the visual line of sight. Robot running from spiders.
That's what it is. That's okay, Angie. No, but that's the only thing I think you're allowed to use, right?
What's that?
Glasses. You're only
Yes.
allowed to use glasses.
Yes.
to,
Enhance your visual line of sight.
for your
Yes.
visual line of sight. Now, if you want to help with your situational awareness, you are allowed to momentarily use binoculars, or a magnifying glass wouldn't help you. You might look kind of crazy with a magnifying glass.
Or blind yourself.
Or burn out your own retina.
Yeah. Yeah. I see right now. Trying to use a magnifying glass to see a drone.
I had one around here. What I do?
Burn your retina. Burn a hole straight back to your sinus. You hear? Burn a hole straight back to your sinuses.
I can't.
There you go, Angie.
You be there like.
Yeah, right? Could you imagine?
I can't see. You see the drone?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah,
there it
for
is.
real.
I see it.
Yep. That's a big ass bird.
Somebody I went blind with the magnifying glass out in the sun trying to see the drone.
Trying to keep visual line of sight, right? Seeing if y'all caught on. Yes, we pay attention, Angie. We do. We may not act like it, but we do pay attention.
All you need is some good old glasses.
Yeah, we see and hear it all. We just don't speak on it because we want it to keep happening.
But yeah, we Major League Baseball wants to use drones. Did anybody ever say how they felt about that? What they thought? I mean, how they feel about because baseball has been losing a lot of fans because actually in the article I was reading, it talks about pastime, but
Mm-hmm.
years ago, football surpassed them in viewership. With a short 17-week season. So
Well, all I know is we don't need any more robots, drones, or anything in sports. Let's keep sports still. Let's keep humans working. Just like you go
yeah,
into
I've
the
always said
supermarket,
that.
just like you go into that supermarket and they have that pack your own bag, check yourself out. Every time you use it, another person loses a job.
You mean the Walmart device?
Walmart, Stop and Shop, all of the supermarkets, yeah.
No, but Walmart and Rite Aid will only have self checkout and try to disappear. Somebody, oh, they are on the floor working. No, put one of them at the register. Put some people at the register. Either that or take 10% off on each item I'm purchasing for the work that I'm
Mhm.
doing to help you get it out of the store. Mm-mm. Nope, not paying you for service and then doing the service myself.
Right, and have to bag my own stuff.
Nope, not doing it. I don't create accounts to pay bills, none of that shit. If you want to do that, I'll put that shit in an envelope and mail it to you.
Matt Bagwell, thanks for coming in, man. We appreciate you hanging with us. You have a great evening. Be
Thanks,
well.
Matt. Thanks for stopping in and
We
hanging out, man.
appreciate you and everyone else for coming in and continuing to support us here at Those Guys. Like we mentioned earlier, Herman was having technical difficulties, so it's good to have two
Oh, I ain't got no
people
technical gift. That
on a.
shit's broke.
Oh, it's just play broke, right?
There's no technical. Broke indefinitely.
Well, I'm just wondering, what else you want? What else you want to go into? We have a
Well,
little bit of
well,
time,
we talked
11
about
minutes.
a few things tonight, and just want to run down that again. Like, we spoke on the fact that on the UTMs and what the necessary reasons for it was and when they come in. So, make sure you when you get it done, you make sure you know that it was to integrate commercial drones into the airspace along with manned aircraft. So
Hmm.
I don't know whether it's, tonight, Friday night, whenever, so you know how I go. Also the RC, what is that? The RC Plus
Yes,
should be
the
coming
RC
pretty soon
Plus.
because it has hit the FCC's database. So that's the thing that we all look for to know when a product's coming. But I don't think that's something that that's going to be necessary for most people. Now, what I did think is kind of interesting about that is the fact that when we were doing the whole giveaway thing during the holiday,
Hmm.
I had a giveaway that they were doing through the holidays, and one of the things that they gave away was, I think, I don't remember how many people was it. A few people had the opportunity to win this, but they were going to win the first DJI product that came out for the year. So I don't know if it's this Agris controller. I don't know how many people, you know, how many people need this controller. Well, we'll see. It might be something that comes out before that, because that was one of the prizes that DJI was giving out, wasn't it? That
Yes,
I think it was 4 people or 5 people would win the uh, the first product that they came out for the new year. Right, that's what it was.
yes, it
Because I
was.
know
Yeah.
you had enrolled in some of those giveaways at that. Did you get anything?
I followed each and every one. They gave away an Air 2S. They gave away, but the new thing of the year was supposed to
Mm.
be one of their new devices they were coming out with this year. It was supposed to be.
Okay. Well, UTM testing's coming this spring, so look forward to that.
Yes, Gary, we learned that birds in Texas are pretending to be sparrows.
Yeah.
Trying to pass themselves off as sparrows. You saying we learned a lot about birds tonight.
Oh yeah, all kinds of birds. The drone racing leagues got birds. They, they,
Uh-huh.
they've increased their viewership. We spoke on that. But it's
Yep.
just funny, like I said, this is growing. You know what else is getting bigger?
What's that?
The drone soccer.
The
I'm
what?
starting the drone soccer. I'm starting
Oh,
to see
yes,
more and
yes.
more articles on that. What's her name? Ooh, how did I forget this woman's last name?
Mm,
On Twitter. Uh,
your
the,
guess
the
is good.
drone girl, Sally, whatever her name is. I can't remember her name. It's for
Hey, Corey, what's up?
oh, my brain, it hurts at this point. Yeah, I forget the woman's last name. She did it. She did a story on little article on it on the drone soccer, and I
Okay.
see it keeps popping up. There's
Well,
been a
that's
few.
because they're slowly incorporating it into schools while still adding STEM programs to schools that never even thought about having a STEM program before. The government has money for it.
The
Schools
government.
don't realize all they have to do is apply for it. There's money for STEM. We as a country
Yeah,
need to
Sally
teach our
French.
kids.
Yeah, that's her.
We as a country need to teach our children STEM. It's important. We're
Mhm.
lacking. People come to this country and they know more about tech than people here.
Well, did you? It's funny that you say that. A lot of our computer support it's not even here
I
in
know.
the
That's
in
what's
the
scary.
country. Some of
Yeah. Yeah.
our computer support is not even here in the country. So, I mean, who knows? That's the high tech jobs that was supposed to come back if you let them make the television overseas.
Yeah.
Did I say that?
Yeah, I guess you could.
Really?
I don't see why not.
So, what else is good, Lawrence? What's going on for the rest of the week? You getting out? Because I know it's going to be
I
bad
don't,
weather.
you know what? I've been hanging out with my
I
friend
can't.
for the last 2 days. I
Uh-huh.
need to get some rest. I don't
Hmm.
know what I'm doing, but Thursday the weather's supposed to be bad. So I have a drone here that I'm changing all the TPU on,
I
and
can't
I'm
do
also
jack.
stripping. I'm also stripping the drone down to put in an HD unit. So I'll probably work on that tomorrow. Towards the weekend, I think
I gotta
Saturday is
move.
supposed to be nice.
I gotta move some stuff
Wanna
around and get up in the closet and
if
get
you
those
want to fly?
parts out the closet because I gotta start putting together a new computer. I can't
Oh yeah,
finish
yeah,
shot.
yeah. You need to, yeah. Now, since your computer shit to bed, I definitely suggest it.
I'm gonna go to the shelf and see what I got.
Leave it out. I'll put it away.
Yeah, going and yeah, I gotta.
Well, see, now you're being forced to build that computer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna do it, but
yeah. Being. I know you were, but now you're doing it in before you have. You guys need any 3D printing? Hit me up. Um,
who?
Quadcopters and Tech says if you need any 3D printing, hit them up.
Okay,
I will need. I will need some
Lawrence
FPV
is gonna
stuff.
need 3D printing because he's getting ready to start crashing. Whether
Yeah, 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 I am. I'm going, I'll admit it, I'm going from analog slowly, and I stress slowly, going
how
from
slowly
analog.
can you do it? You got to put all the parts in, or you don't.
Listen, dude, don't rush me. Don't
You
rush me.
can't put some of the parts in. It's either you're gonna fly digital or
True,
you're not.
this is true.
You
This
can't
is
fly
true,
a
but
somewhat some
I
digital
haven't, but
drone.
see, this is it. This is what I haven't decided. If I'm going to go with the CADX camera versions, or am I going to go with the DJI box module camera version? because I prefer to use the CADX box with digital camera as opposed to that little DVR box. You smash it one time and there's $187 gone. As opposed to the CADX, I can keep the camera throughout the box. It's still a little more configurable than
What's
that
the price
box.
difference?
Um, Maybe about $50, $60.
No, okay.
Yeah, about 50. DM me, we
Well,
can figure it out for you. Okay, cool. I
jump on it.
I always need TPU print. I always need TPU print, and if I can't get the STL files or whatever the hell those files are called, I actually have files from my drone in my computer. And I don't even have a 3D printer because the guy asked me one time, "Yo, I don't have that file. Do you know where I can get it?" And I was like, "Sure, I got it right here." And he printed me out everything from my source one, and in no time, in fact, this is one of the transitions. I'm going from this bubblegum pink here to this
Hmm.
blue. I'm switching from the
Okay.
bubblegum pink, which is all worn down and been on the bird for about a year. Now I'm putting on some new blue TPU. So
Okay.
along with it, but this will be the first bird that I transition over to digital. This show says Phantom Flight 101 Nostradamus. I have a TPU in yellow, purple, black, and space
I
gray.
was wondering what he
All right,
meant by
I'll
that.
keep that in mind. Definitely. We might be able to work out something with purple.
I
Come
was
up with
wondering,
a new color scheme.
or I mean, about me saying that you're about to start crashing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know
Well,
what? They
well,
say in
we only
FPV, if
going
you're not
into the
crashing, you're not learning anything new. And I've been on the simulator a lot. I haven't put out a video for the year. There's a reason I haven't put out anything for the year.
really.
So when I do,
Now,
either you like it or you won't.
can I ask you a question?
And Jody says he has red
We're
TPU.
we're learning we're learning how to ride a motorcycle or driving a car. Does that still apply? Or flying
Yeah.
a plane?
Yeah. Yeah. It's still
Really?
applies.
Really? Okay.
No. No. Listen,
Okay.
flying digital and flying analog is nothing different except for clarity.
No, 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 that's not what I said. You said
Oh,
in flying FPV, if you're not crashing, you're not learning. So I said, does that apply to learning how to fly a plane or driving a car or riding a motorcycle? If you're not crashing, you're not learning because if you're in those things, if you're crashing, you could be dead.
true. All right. Everyone
So I
says
don't
they got
know. I don't
colors.
know
This
about
is
the
good.
crashing
Red, green,
learning
blue,
thing.
emerald, purple,
I
and
think
black.
crashing is more as a symbol that you haven't learned.
Well, yeah, I've been practicing on the simulator. I've been trying to do some stuff other than cruise. So
Uh-huh.
well, we'll see what's happening. It's like I'm in school all over. I'm just
Okay.
in no rush because, like you said, we have certain projects we need to carry on this going into the spring and the summer, and that will dictate how much time we have to do live streams, etc. You know,
Hmm. I'm
those
gonna
those
check something out as soon as we get
those
off of
projects
here
take precedence over other stuff.
and see why why this is
Why?
doing it. No, I see something that
Oh
happened
shit! It's
here.
that
I'm like,
time,
what?
dude.
Yeah, I know. I was about there. This is that time, but I guess we. You have anything to say? Because I guess I'll close
No,
out the
be
show.
safe, fly safer, and if you have to ask Angie what type of bird that is, don't.
Oh, well. Anyway,
We love you, Angie.
in the world of the Texas Hawk,
Check the Texas chicken
dressed
hawk,
dressed up like a sparrow.
right? And
Those
a
hawks is
hawk
probably
and
sitting
sparrow.
in the those those hawks is probably sitting in the park there by Angie smoking a cigarette till we're gonna set these sparrows up in a minute. We're
Hermit,
gonna
a
run this
hawk
heist in
in.
his suits
Can you
and
imagine a
steal
hawk in a
people's
sparrow suit?
pretzels and hot dogs.
A hawk in a sparrow suit. This is true.
Yes. I'm trying to get out of here. Yeah,
Yes.
Angie, we love you, and just don't feed the birds; they're getting too big. Yeah, they can go on with this forever. That's why I tell you, don't feed the animals. They're getting too big. What was that?
Good night,
That
all.
movie? What was that movie, Lawrence? Food of the Gods?
Yes.
The
Yes.
science fiction movie?
Mm-hmm. The giant, everything was big.
Yeah, everything
Rabbits.
got big. All of the chickens, the rats, everything got huge.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
People
it's that
stayed.
time to get out of here, man, Lawrence.
Yes.
Then we'll be back, I guess, on Sunday. Hopefully, hopefully I can get this thing fixed by then. If not, I'll be back in this same situation. But we'll be here, and I'll see you next time. Phantom Flight 101 with those guys.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. See you later. Did you end the stream, Lawrence?
Oh shit! I'm supposed to end this. Oh God, it's Wednesday nights. Dude.